Hey, welcome back. Today, it's gonna be short and sweet, not gonna babble too long. We're going to do a project I've been meaning to do probably for a couple of years now. I've been putting it off because I didn't know what to do, but I finally sat down and decided I'm going to paint my, is it Moppe? I don't know. This thing from IKEA. I'm going to completely redo it. It's been completely bare from the time that I got it. I haven't done a thing with it. It is stuffed full, but I'm going to empty it. I think the plan today is I'm going to paint it green. I got the same color in flat and in semi-gloss. So I've been seeing this thing on Pinterest where you use the same color, but you do the base coat in flat, and then you take like a stencil and put it over. Obviously you can't put it under, but you put it over where you want the stencil to be, obviously. And you paint it in the same color, but in semi-gloss. And then that way, just kind of when you move and the light hits it just right, you can see it, but it's not like right in your face. So I want to try it. I want to see if it works out, fingers crossed, because if this looks the way it looks in my head, it'll be great. So we're going to do that. I want to stain the drawers. I think I went with Early American. We'll find out together later. But we're going to do that. I picked up some different knobs at Hobby Lobby. I think I got like a couple different bugs, an owl, 4 inches with like a bird on it. I just wanted to go really whimsical, obviously. Kind of like a forest witch meets a fairy. I'm not going to do moss this time. I go a little crazy with the moss, so I'm going to try to not use it in this project. Especially since I kind of have this leaning up against my fabric stash. I don't want to get moss and stuff everywhere. So I'm going to try and keep it simple. I say simple, it's probably going to take me all day, but we'll see what happens. Long story short, we are making over my Moppe or Moppe IKEA drawer set today. I'm going to make it whimsical, going to make it fairy, maybe a little witchy. We'll see. I'm excited. Let's go. I think the first thing I need to do is figure out where these knobs are going to go. Let's do a little math here. Let me see, about 5.5. So 2 3/4. Right? I always gaslight myself. It's very precise work. And I've seen people put tape on the inside, so. Sure. That seems like a good spot. 2 3/4. That's only 5 1/4, not 5.5. Why can't these be like, just like even numbers, like 2.5, 3.5, 4? No, we gotta throw 8s in there. It's not even directly on one of the 8s. All right, we're just gonna wing it. So, how's that one? 1 notch before 2. That feels a little low, but it's in the center. I don't know. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna mark them all, set them all where they would be, and see how it looks. So if this one is here and this one is here, I don't know if putting it right in the center is going to look good or if I should move it up a little. Oh, more math. Why can't these just be even numbers? I just realized I marked 1 on here and I'm not doing a knob. I'm doing a, gosh darn it! Alright, so what we're gonna do for this so I just need to figure out, oh, my brain does not want to work with me today. Center of one to the center of the other is, of course, not an even number because that would be freaking ridiculous. Okay, so outside of one to outside of the other is 2.5. There's probably a much easier mathy way to do this. But since that's not how my brain wants to function right now, we're gonna do it the hands-on way. It's probably a very unorthodox way to do that, but I got it done, so what's it matter? That one goes in there. Now we gotta do it again. Like we're measuring clothes. Listen, IKEA, get your stuff together. Start putting these on whole numbers. So it would be halfway. Would be here. That's the center point. Little template. Now we're gonna paint this. We're gonna paint it the flat color. Yeah, flat. So the color that I chose was ecological. I don't know. But that's the one that I picked here. I got one in flat, one in semi-gloss because they didn't have the full glossy one in the sample size. Hopefully this is gonna work out. If not, I'm just spending a lot of time. So we're going to give this a base coat on all 4 sides. I'm gonna leave the back because nobody's gonna see the back. I feel like there's no point. I'm also going to paint the front here, but I'm not gonna paint in here. I might stain it just so it kind of matches the drawers, but I don't want to put paint on here because I feel like pulling the drawers in and out is just gonna scrape up the paint, and I don't think that would look very good over time. I hate committing to things because if it doesn't turn out the way that I am envisioning it in my head, I get upset. All right, flat first. Let me just double, triple, quadruple check. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that stinks. Does anybody else hate, like, putting things on new things? Just me? This isn't working. Got it. Successfully made a mess. Okay. I think I got all the sand off, or the, from dusting it. From sanding it, the dust from sanding it. I believe I got it all off. I am by no means a professional painter. I'm sure you cannot tell. Let's go fly a kite. Wasn't where I was originally going. Okay, let's paint the side. I know I've said this once before, but this is pretty. Ooh, that's nice. Why did I wait so long to do this? Well, probably because I have you know, that thing where you can't do stuff. Oh my god. Clearly my brain is fully functional. I'm a big brain. I am loving this. Like 90s McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I almost set this down. Okay. Alright, well, we'll leave it for an undetermined amount of time. I guess while we wait for that, I will paint the feet. I think I'm just going to end up gluing these on the bottom because I can't really think of, I can't like stick a dowel or anything in here. I'm going to be moving it around a bunch. It should probably be fine to glue them on. If not, then that's a problem for future Tami, so that's not my problem right now. Whenever I get my own house, this color is going probably in my library. Ooh, or my kitchen. Or both. Okay, so my next step is to drill the holes for all the knobs and everything. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take this tool that I have and I'm going to poke a hole so that the drill bit doesn't go all crazy and try and run away. Hopefully that works. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Probably speed it up so you don't have to listen to the drill, but let's speed it up. Nailed it! No! It's not big enough! I can screw it in like this! I think that might just be what I do. Now I'll go one bigger. It's so cute. Speed it up a little. Paint is, I believe, pretty dry. The drawers have their holes for their knobs and holes. Handle? Is it a pull or a handle? Either way, doesn't matter. Those are set up for that. So now I just need to stain those, do the stencil, and add the feet. And I think this project is done. Unless I come up with some crazy idea of something else to do, but let's hope not. Should I stain the inside? I'll think about that. I kind of marked where I want the feet. I measured them a little bit just because perfectionism is a disease. Hopefully my glue gun wants to work today because the last project I did, it did not. All right, next, stain. I need gloves. I don't know if I said before, But the stain I went with is Early American. I kind of just picked one. I went on a whim. We're gonna see what happens. Kind of looks a bit apothecary-y. Yes, that's a word. Apothecary-y. So this kind of would leave an edge, so I'm thinking, I don't know if this repeats any. So I wouldn't be able to like line it up. How am I gonna do this? Unless I just purposely leave it kind of off the edge. Okay, we're gonna start on that side because that side is gonna be leaned up against my fabric. You're not really gonna see it. So I'm gonna practice on that side. Oh, I'm so nervous. I feel like I should have had like a dauber. Why is this not sitting right? Oh, man. It got all yucky. But the idea is there. But I don't like how it turned out. What is this? I like the idea. This stencil, well, it could be user error, 100%. Could be user error. Either way, I don't like it. I like the idea. If I could get my hands on another stencil, I'll have to try it again. But right now, I think I'm gonna have to scrap this idea. I'm gonna leave it and see how this dries just so I can kind of tell if it's even really worth trying to get another stencil. As of right now, as an idea, I think it's a good one. But I'm not gonna keep going with this stencil because I don't like really how it's looking. Also, it doesn't repeat, so it's like impossible to like match it up and then like keep going. So all the way around, I need a new stencil. I think what we're going to do, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm going to put the knobs on the drawers, put the drawers in. We're gonna leave it like that for today. And then I might come back later, try out another stencil. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see. I have these marked. I'm going to cut the rest of the bolts off later. I'm gonna have my dad do that because I don't trust myself to do that. But he's at the hospital right now with my mom. She just had surgery. So I think this can wait. But we can still put everything together, see how it's gonna look, and then we'll just cut the bolts later. That one's a little weird because it comes straight out. I don't know why that's so big. She is done. I love this. It's simple, even though it still took all day, but that's fine. Most of that was drying time. It's a simple project, so it doesn't feel like over the top, but it still feels clean, polished, put together. I obviously love the colors. I love this green, as I've gushed about already. I love this, what is it, Early American? Yeah, Early American stain. I really love that. I love how it looks with the different knobs. The only thing that I think that I would change, well, obviously, other than the stencil that we already discussed at length, is I think I would maybe, I don't love how far out this one comes. Like, I don't understand why it comes out so far, because like the bee doesn't come out this far and I still have space to kind of like grab it. I don't know why this one comes out so much further than the bee, but so I guess I would either make both of these dragonflies or both of these bees, but I mean, it probably won't bother me that much. It might. If it does, I'll just change it, but as of right now, it's good. I love that even though it's all like kind of different golds, still like golds and blacks, I could maybe age these a little bit just so they match these a little bit closer. But all in all, I would say this is pretty much how it looked in my head. Like I'm very, very, very happy with how this turned out. Now I just have to figure out if I'm gonna stuff it full of what was already in here, or if I'm gonna find a new home for all of that stuff, which was honestly just a bunch of junk. It's just random stuff I didn't really have a place for. Or if I'm gonna put my sewing stuff in here. I kind of feel like I wanna put sewing stuff in here. I don't have a lot right now. I don't know, I kind of like that idea. What do you think? Anyway, it's time for me to wrap this up so I can go swimming. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Wanna lay down in here? My paintbrushes are all the way over there. It's really unfortunate. He's a scoundrel. He's a rounder. He's a cat. He's a tramp. But I love him. Yes, even I've got it pretty bad.